Guys, so today in this video I'm going to talk about the last week's gold market smart money concept trading trades that I've took that were profitable. So let's look into it. So there are these two trades at least that were profitable, so let's look into them. How did they work out? So first of all, here we see a small break of structure, and then here change of character from here, right? Once we see that, we see a fair value gap in here from here to here. It's very small, but it is there. If you zoom in enough, you'll see it. So we drag the order block, and we let the market do its own thing. And even though the price would have triggered a buy trade in here, we wouldn't take it in here yet, because we want to see a deeper, like these kind of deeper highs first, and then let the price come back, so price did come back, and price did came back into this area and triggered this point. So overall we did have a good risk reward ratio from here, at least 1 to 4. This was what we should aim for, like here, somewhere in here. Yeah, but even if you take this all, it would have been 1 to 10 till right here. But realistically, I would say take 1 to 4 or 1 to 5, that'll be fine. So here's one of the trade, and then here's the other one. Okay, if you've missed this one and you've seen the price did another movements, and you see there's a fair value gap in here, there's none in here, okay, but here you see a fair value gap. So why do I take this fair value gap seriously? Because price did do a break of structure in here, and then did kind of change character from here, okay, and then it did came back up, and did inducement, stuff like that. So this order block is valid, and because especially there's a fair value gap in here, so I'll highlight this order block, including the fair value gap, because the fair value gap is actually not so big in here, so it doesn't matter. If it's like these kind of big fair value gaps, I'll just highlight the order block, but these like small ones, I'll just count them in, it doesn't matter. Yeah, it helps trigger the trade even more easily, So get in 1 to 4 risk reward ratio, at least somewhere in here. Okay. You can go to higher, the previous high, which is here. That'll be 1 to 8. So still a good trade. So overall, this would have been a good trade for you if you have followed this. Okay. But here, you cannot see anything. Alright. This is some more education I want to give you. You don't see any fair value gap in here, so none of this is valid. So price will drop even more, or even more, so it doesn't matter. Some people will ask why here there's a fair value gap, why didn't price respect it? Why there's a fair value gap in here, why didn't price respect it? Very easy. One of the reason is because price doesn't always respect it. It likes to find newer lows or newer highs to enter from, so that's where we take losses in this kind of strategy. But the other thing is, the main thing is that these are not the valid ones. Why is that? Because first of all, there's no break of structure in here, okay, so price didn't break any structure in here, none, okay. These I will consider break of structure, breaking this structure, okay, or at least this one. But there wasn't any fair value gap, but these there's no break of structure in here. It's just price going higher, and then there's a fair value gap. That doesn't count. Same thing in here, price going higher, no break of structure, so it doesn't count. So price, even if price respects it, I will not respect this one. I will not consider this as a smart money concept trade. So forget about this, okay? And lastly, there's a possibility that price will reject from here in future. So price will do all these kind of inducement in here, okay, which it did in here. You see this? It didn't trigger this point, right? And then price went down, okay, went down, didn't even go to the previous lows, okay, just went down a little bit. So it could be somewhere right here. Price will come here and then go back up and then hit this point and then drop. All right, so on a higher time frame, price is kind of dropping, right? So it will hit here, it will open a trade for us, and what we'll aim for is something like this. At least this, okay, that will be already 1 to 12 risk reward ratio, okay, at least this, or this if you want to be safe, like right here, okay, 1 to 10 risk reward ratio. So wait for this, let price do its own thing, come back up, you know, trigger your point, and then embrace this trade. There's 70 pips in there. So the thing is that you can use half lot in here if you've been using one lot, or if you want to take the risk, it's up to you, you know. Even when a half lot, you will get 5k profit, you know, and with half lot your risk will be only around $300 to $400 with 5k profit, which is really good. So guys, that's it for today. I hope you guys learned something. If you want to learn more of this, or you want a lot of automatic trading stuffs, you know, you want to have make some passive income or pass your prop firms, feel free to join our Telegram group. It's free, and if you have any more questions, feel free to ask there, and please press the like and subscribe button. It helps the algorithm and it helps spread the message further. So I hope you guys learned something, and all the best.